So quick question for you. It's 4 minutes early. You don't mind if I have an additional 4 minutes and start early, do you? They were worried, well, you may want to wait and make sure there's a crowd, but I think we're doing okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to this cozy little expo. This is really cool. Thank you, guys. I'm so honored that you showed up for my little session here. I want to talk today about Windows Admin Center and Server Core. It's been a really awesome show. You probably figured it out by now, but if you've been to session after session, you've noticed that pretty much every demo you have seen has been in Admin Center. If you watched Corey's keynote and you saw Erin Chappell, the VP of Windows Server, her entire demo was in Admin Center. If you sat back and went to her session, which was packed to the gills, every one of those demos was in Admin Center. If you went to my session, guess what? They were all in Admin Center. Admin Center is our new modern way to manage servers, and so today I wanted to talk about how Admin Center and Server Core really are a perfect pair. So I'm going to go very quickly through this. A couple quick questions. How many of you are already using Admin Center? Oh, wow. See, that is not high enough. Ning, one of our developers right back here with a big old smile on her face. If you're not using it, then here's the big thing. Here's the one thing I ask you. When you leave this, make sure you download this. Let me be super clear. There is no barrier to adoption. This is a free product. You already got this. This is part of your Windows license. There is no license to discuss. Don't worry about having to talk to anybody. Do I need to go talk to purchasing? No, you already own this, okay? So let's get right into this. What is Admin Center? Very quickly. Before Admin Center, what did managing Windows look like? So if you were on server 2016, 2012, R2, or 2012, you're probably used to seeing all of these things. Task Manager, Event Viewer, MMC, Services, Server Manager, Update, Hyper-V Manager, Registry, Command Prompts. Look, we've watched Server grow organically. We've been doing this for a long time. We're used to all these tools. Okay? If you then look at Server Core, which is why we're here today, we give you this. And everyone goes, wait a minute. Whoa, Jeff, that's a great discussion in comparison and contrast. We just went to GUIs everywhere to, mommy, I'm going to run home now. And so people look at this and they go, yeah, I get the advantages of it, because really it forces you to do good admin hygiene. And what I mean by that is, don't run browsers on your servers. I cannot stress this enough. Everybody always tells me, of course, Jeff, we follow all the best practices as server admins. We would never, ever, ever use a browser on our server, except when we're getting email on our domain controllers. Then that's the only time we do it. So people look at that and they go, oh yeah, there's a barrier there. And then, of course, if you're used to managing Windows 10 and you want to manage your servers, you have to download the RSAT tools. And again, it's a similar experience. So I get this. Again, I've lived it, I've breathed it, I know how we got here. What we want to do is we want to make this better. So the first question I always get is, Jeff, is Admin Center, is your goal to basically replicate MMC? No. My goal is to make it so much better than MMC. You go, what was MMC again? Okay? Admin Center is about giving me a consistent experience. And let me be super clear. This is where we are investing everywhere. If you look at all the new features in 2019, if you look at the storage migration service, all of the awesome UI is here in Admin Center. If you look at where we're investing for hybrid integration, all that innovation is happening here in Admin Center. If you're looking for it in Explorer, if you're looking for it in Shell, if you're looking for it in MMC, you will never find it. It's not there, and we're not putting it there. Because I want you to be able to run this on your laptop and manage your servers remotely. Okay? So I'm going to move on past this because I want to get into some good stuff here. So when we talk about modernizing the graphical management, we think about ecosystems of solutions. You've got core admin tools, you've got hero features, you've got extensibility. When it comes to the Admin Center architecture, what's really cool is there's a number of ways to install it. I generally like to just run it on my laptop just for simplicity. And that's what you're going to see today. I'm literally I double-clicked, I downloaded, it's 50 megabytes. I downloaded it, double-click, and run an installer, and it's running on my laptop. There are no agents, there's no IS, there's no nothing. I double-click, and I run it here. On the servers, there are no agents. So when you go back home and you say, oh my gosh, I just saw this Admin Center thing, Jeff just told me to download it, I installed it on my machine, it's the greatest thing ever, and your boss says, I won't have any of that because I'm not having you put any agents on the servers. You go, there are no agents. This communicates via WMI and PowerShell. That's it. All over WinRM. There are no agents involved. And you know what happens every time I say that? Everyone goes, oh, then we're going to deploy this everywhere. Yeah. Okay? So you can run it. And like I say, that's generally how I do it, but there's other ways you can install it as well. Because the question I always get then is, well, Jeff, what if I have a team of people? I don't want them all installing it on their laptops. No, what you probably are going to do is you're going to go with a dedicated gateway, a jump box. So guess what? Set up a server. Could be in a VM if you wanted, okay? But you set up a dedicated server, install it here, and now you tell all of your team with your web browser, point to this gateway server. That's all you got to do. And because this is browser-based, I can actually use Admin Center on my Mac. Did he say that? You can use it on your tablet. It works with Chrome. It works with Edge. It just works. That's how cool this is, okay? So you can do the dedicated. Then I get the, well, Jeff, what if I don't have that? I'm in a really small environment. Okay, you can actually install it on one of the nodes. I actually tend to do this in my office. Why? Because Admin Center is so lightweight. It's teeny tiny. By the way, you're thinking, does this install SQL? Does this do any SQL stuff? No, 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 no. It's in fact almost entirely stateless. Another beautiful aspect of Admin Center. So when I install it on another machine, no, I don't need to go find a database or anything like, no, because it's talking directly to the servers. And then finally I get the whole, well, Jeff, we're a corporate enterprise. Okay, we don't do anything without high availability. Okay, we always have to make 2 people go to lunch with us just to make sure we're highly available at lunchtime. We can't have the gateway go down in any way, shape, or form, so we've got to be highly available. My boss won't let me deploy anything unless it's highly available. Okay, put on a cluster. You're now highly available. Woohoo, party on. And you already know how to do that. The beauty of Admin Center is you can access it from anywhere. So when I talk about Admin Center, I also like to point out, look, I can run it and access servers here at Ignite. I can access servers up in Azure. I can access servers all the way halfway around the world. It just works. It's where as long as I have network access and I can talk to the OS, that's all I need. There's nothing special here. So, why am I talking about? Actually, before I do this, let's get right to the demo. Let's talk about it. So, I have Admin Center. And again, for you people that haven't seen it, please, you got to download this. So, normally, these servers wouldn't be here, but because I only have very limited time, I left mine pre-populated. I've got a bunch of servers here. Let me point out, we can manage all the way back to 2012. Okay, so, for you IT pros, you know in the past, we always matched RSAT tools with client and server. So if you had 2008 R2, you had to have Windows 7 RSAT. If you had 2012, you had to have Windows 8 RSAT. If you had 2012 R2, you had to have 8.1 RSAT. So what did you have? You had multiple jump boxes all over the place to manage all these different versions. Admin Center manages all of these all the way back to 2012. So you don't need to have multiple versions of RSAT. You don't need to have multiple jump boxes. We just solved that problem here in Admin Center. So I got a bunch of systems here, and I'm going to scroll down to one of mine. This is Silver Node 1. By the way, this is running under my desk in my office in Redmond, Washington. I wanted to point this out. There's nothing special about it. I'm on the network. I'm VPN back into the office. Boom, there's the server. So normally, if I wanted to take a look at the name of the system, I'd go to System Properties. If I needed to rename it, I'd have to go into System Properties. No, here in Admin Center, here's the system. I want to rename it. I want to join a domain. I can do all of that. If I want to actually look at some of the settings for this server, I can go on in here. I can look at my environmental variables. I can configure remote desktop. I can configure role-based access control, things like that. So the overview already in this one screen, this is the equivalent of Task Manager. This is the equivalent of System Properties, all in one screen. Now, if I need to actually go look at diagnostics, for example, I'm going to go look at my events. Well, in the old world, I would bring up yet another tab called Event Viewer. And so now I'd have multiple tabs to do all this. No, I just click on Event Viewer, and if I want to actually take a look at, for example, my security events, you can see, whoa, I got 124,000 of these. But if I just want to quickly filter out the informational and verbose, boom, I'm done. Oh, it looks like I have 2 I need to take a good look at. By the way, one interesting thing. The beauty of Admin Center is we are reimagining the experience and the environment. MMC is 20 plus years old. MMC was written in a time where multi-threading was new and exciting. Okay, your phones do this now. Okay, you don't even think about it. Well, some of these operations, like this event viewer, we can highly parallelize and highly thread because we are making sure, so you can actually speed things up. In many cases, operations like this are faster remotely with Admin Center than if I was actually running the legacy MMC on the box. Pretty cool stuff. So next, you're thinking, well, okay, Jeff, but how do I get access to files? Well, normally you'd bring up Explorer. In this case, well, nope, we have an Explorer experience for you. I want to take a look at what's on my C:/. Great. If I want to create a new folder, come on over here, type in a new folder, boom, just like that. If I need to share it, I can click on the temp folder, I can click on the more button, and now I can share it people via AD. Give them permissions and everything. Pretty cool stuff here. Well, we released Admin Center last year, and for the first time ever, and honestly, people lost their minds. And we went back and we said, okay, everybody, here's what we want you to do. Go to user voice and give us your feedback. By the way, since then, if you go up here, we actually have the, oh, there's the feedback button. If you click on the help button right there, it says give us feedback. Takes us right to user voice. So you can tell us what you want next. Because here's what happened last year. Last year we showed off Admin Center, heads did this. Everyone went home and played with it and said, oh my gosh, this is awesome, but Jeff, we need some features. And we said, what is it you need? The #1 feature request was, you know, Jeff, this is all really cool and I really love it. And I get that you're doing all this stuff in Admin Center, but what if I really need to go under the hood and I need to tweak something? And I need to tweak a feature, for example, that doesn't exist in Admin Center. It'd be really cool if there was a PowerShell console. So what did we give you? A PowerShell console. Okay, that was really cool. Then we looked at the next feature. The next feature was, wow, you know, Jeff, this is really cool, but what if I have an old app and I actually need to get console access? And I know you don't want me to. You want me to use this tool, but what if I really need console access? We're like, yeah, I know. Okay, fine. All right. So what we did. We went and said, okay, let's go ahead and build you a remote desktop plugin right here into Admin Center. And it's asking me for my cert. My password, 1 second. And in fact, there's the OS. So now I'm remoting, again, halfway across the country, well, fully across the country, if you really want to think about it. And there's the OS I'm looking at. Now this one, I'm running full. I'll show you some more in a second. The other thing I want to point out is, people ask me, you know, Jeff, this is really cool. I love what you're doing. Wouldn't it be great, though, if we could see how you're doing this? Because you told me, Jeff, that this is all using PowerShell and WMI. How could, you know, is there some way I could see that? Yeah, there's this little button here called PowerShell. If you click on the PowerShell, it shows you all the underlying PowerShell. Oh. You want to copy this, drop it into your own script, use it for automation, use it with Azure Cloud Shell, boom. We've given you, these are what we're using to power the tool. Do I have your attention yet? Is this cool? All right, I'll be back here in a minute. So that's the Admin Center side of things. So here's how I want you to think about this in terms of Server Core in 2019. Because in 2019, we changed Server Core. We actually did something really cool. Server Core and full. Those are how we think about it. Server Core, we're seeing a rash of people moving to Server Core in the last year. Why? Because Admin Center rocks. Because I can do all of those things you just saw remotely without ever touching the box and going inside the box. Guess what? I can now run remote and headless. It's all good. It's all safe. And so for the first time ever, I'm seeing Server Core usage around 20%. It's never been this before. It's always hovered around 10. And there's been a variety of reasons why. Manageability has won. The other reason has been someone tries to install an app and it doesn't work. So what we did was we listened to you and you said, look, your input was, with the advent of Admin Center, great, we're going to do it. But we have two challenges. One, Server Core has really minimal local tools. If I really need to go to the box, say the network adapter is dead, and there's no way I can get to the machine, I need to actually go to the box, what do I do? Okay? The other one is installers. I have some old apps that I would absolutely kill to run in Server Core, but when I double click on the Run and See installer, what happens is a lot of times these installers, they actually go to look for a file just to see if it's there. And they go, oh, that file's not there, sorry, and the installer just quits. Says, sorry, doesn't run on this. It's not that it actually needs it, it just does a little check. It's looking around to see, is that what I think it is? Is it over there? Nope, nope, I'm sorry, it doesn't work. And so a lot of times installers fail, even though they could actually run on Server Core. So what we are introducing is features on demand. Features on demand is an additional ISO. So you download Windows Server, Server Core, and there's an ISO sitting right next to it called Features on Demand. It's about 340 megabytes. And you'll find it right next to where you get the 2019 bit. So if you're on the volume portal, or if you're up in Azure, you'll just see it sitting right next to it. It's not installed by default because we want you to use Server Core by default. But if it doesn't work, then we want to give you this option. And what it does is, it's to give you improved support. So you can install it, run your installer for your application and see if it works. And lo and behold, we're finding a bunch of these just now start to work. Okay? So now all of a sudden, Server Core becomes a reality. The other thing we want to do is we want to give you support for debugging and those tools you talked about. So for example, these are the entire set of scripts. You download the ISO. Okay? If you're running this in a VM, you mount the ISO in the VM. And literally it's one command. I know it's this weird looking long command, but there's only one thing you have to do. Copy this command and replace this with the letter of your DVD CD. Okay? In my case, it was D. So it's DISM online add capability blah, 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 D. And in fact, I will show it to you. I'm going to head on over here to a VM. Again, this is running in my office. Oops, timed the wrong password. Here I am running Server Core, and let me just type something like, MMC. Doesn't work. Event viewer. Nope, doesn't work. Let's type in Explorer. Nope, doesn't work. This is how Server Core works today. Now again, if you're on Admin Center, this just all works. It doesn't matter. This is all cool. But if you have that older application or if you need to debug, this is a problem. So what I did was, I'm going to take that command and check this out. This is a brand new feature in Admin Center I wanted to show you. Dang, I love you guys. I can now copy and paste from Admin Center through remote desktop into the guest, into the RDP session. Okay, so that long command I just showed you, I literally hit Control V and there it is. And I replaced it with D://. That's all I did, one command, and hit enter. And now it's going through the whole process of adding the features on demand. And this will take about 40 seconds and then require a reboot. There we go, 79, 79.5. You know what's really cool about Windows Server and Hyper-V? I can go through that whole process, or I can use this really cool thing called checkpoints, where I've already done all the work. So I'm going to click on that file server, and I'm going to show you just how full-featured Admin Center is. I've already installed FOD on a checkpoint, so I'm just going to apply that. I'll apply that checkpoint. And so I'm now going to switch on over to that VM where it's already pre-installed. So it's now applying that checkpoint. It's going through the process right here. You can see Admin Center is giving me all the steps as it applies the checkpoint. And in fact, now the VM is started. There it is. And so I'm now going to go back to that VM. And I'm going to connect to it. Whoops. I'm going to connect to it. Rumor has it there are a few people on the network right now. I don't know if you've heard about that. Just kind of just something to think about. All right, so I'm connecting back to this machine. And again, this is running in my office in Redmond. This is just a unspectacular, very old server, but it meets my purposes. And so now, I've just gone through that installation process. I've just installed FOD. It told me to reboot. I just rebooted. I'm booting back in for the first time ever. And by the way, you'll notice I'm using enhanced session. First thing to point out, notice the command prompt changed blue. You'll see that on the initial prompt. There's a little hint that I'm running with FOD. When you actually log in, it goes back to boring gray, just to let you know. Remember how I typed in MMC and nothing happened? I'm going to type in MMC, provided I can type. Hey, lo and behold, anybody seen the MMC? Wow. All of a sudden now, if I want to go build a console, or if I want to take a look at some of the tools there, I can do that. What about something like, oh, I don't know, Explorer? Hey, check that out. That's on Server Core. Now you're thinking, awesome, where's my web browser? I didn't include it. I already told you before, I don't want to see a web browser here. Now, if you say to me, Jeff, I really, 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 really need a web browser, I'll talk to you in a minute. So here was the process. Again, I went into here. Again, I showed you MMC didn't work, Event Viewer didn't work, Explorer didn't work. I literally, that's the entire thing, and I pasted it. You'll get the docs right off our docs webpage. It goes through the installation progress. I didn't want to bore you with the installation progress. And then it asks you to restart. You restart. I showed you the blue screen. You log in for the first time. There's MMC. There's the Event Viewer. I didn't show you Event Viewer. There's Event Viewer. There's Explorer. All running there in Server Core. So now, put in your installation disks for your old application and see if it works. There's a very good chance it will just work now. All right? So, how should I be thinking about it? What does it give me? So first of all, you have Exchange 2019, we have SQL. These don't need the FOD. Exchange does not need it, nor do they want it. It just works. And this is what we want you to do. Exchange and SQL just run on Server Core, so you don't need it. OS components. You got the MMC, you got Event Viewer, you got perfmon, you got Resource Monitor, Device Manager, Explorer, PowerShell, Failover Cluster Manager, and, okay, we need to talk about this. So yes, IE is here, but it has its own optional FOD. We did not put IE in the main FOD. This is for debugging and utilities. If you come back and you say, well, Jeff, I have some app that has some links that need to work. All right, fine. Here's the optional IE FOD. It's sitting right next to the normal, the 340 megabyte FOD, and you go through the same exact process. You mount it, you copy this in there, you restart, and boom, IE is now running in Server Core as well. But please, please don't do this. Please. I'm just begging you. So the best practice still continues to be start with Server Core. Okay? Start with Server Core, use Admin Center, all will be good. Next, if it doesn't work, okay, install the features on demand. Try your old app, see how they work. Guess what? We are very interested to understand and hear more about your experience. So let us know on user voice. And then finally, if you have to, it doesn't work, that's why we still have full server with desktop. Okay, full server with desktop there as the ultimate backstop when you say, okay, none of these work. All right, you have something really, really ancient and legacy. Guess what? It still continues to work. So with that, I think I'm out of time. Oh, I ended right on time. So that, I want to say thank you guys very much. The Admin Center team is right behind me. I'm going to head back on over there to the booth right now. The Admin Center team is there. We can talk, we can answer more questions about FOD. I got to get off here because the next set of folks come up here. But again, I want to say thank you guys very much. I hope you're having a great time again tonight. If you liked my session, my name's Jeff Woolsey. If you didn't like my session, my name's Jeffrey Snover. That's Snover. All right? Thank you very much. I'll see you at the booth.